Amjad, uh, what I will do is, um, I'm just sharing the meeting link for the previous session. So it was a mistake from my end. I'm really sorry.
Not an issue.
Okay. So what really happened was, by mistake I recorded it from on my laptop. Okay, and I was in a hurry, and due to which I was not able to this thing. What I can say, help you out on the same. Okay.
But the most of the things were clear, sir, for the last season.
Mm. So, Amjad, as I previously was trying to inform that what are the expectations that we are going to look into this particular part today, I want to ask you one small thing. Okay, you were asking some question and I abruptly ended it. Okay, can you recall what was the question?
Mm. Sir, might be there would be the news of the extra season for Saturday for doubt clearing season. Might be because I was practicing and I found there were some points to discuss uh,
Mhm.
to ask the queries. But for the last season, almost
Mhm.
everything was clear.
Okay.
For example, sir, yeah, the use of box plot,
Mhm.
the use of central limit theorem, where
Mhm.
where we sampling distribution of the mean will be always in or
Mhm.
distributed. So
Mhm. Mhm.
theoretically, I understood, but
Mhm.
what will be the practical use of this? So these were some 2 3 points where I need some clarity.
Okay. Okay, I'm able to get it. Okay, so we will try to, what I can say, understand this particular part today. Okay, and let's try to, understand not only this but in a very detailed aspect. Okay, there are a
All
lot
right.
of parts or a lot of things that we need to understand in this particular session.
Sure.
So majorly what I'm actually trying to what I can say inform here is um Excel is a very easy tool. Okay,
Yes.
and being very frank with you, even working as a data scientist, okay, we used to use this Excel on a regular basis. Okay, why we use this Excel? Even though everyone are speaking about data science, big data, Hadoop, okay, we still use Excel. Okay, so and there are certain reasons why we use Excel.
Mm.
And the first reason why we use Excel is because, it is very easier to see. It is a graphical aspect. Okay, if you want to edit something, you can quickly edit. But if you learn going ahead, if you when you learn SQL and all, you want to insert a specific line, you have to write a specific code. Okay, and you have to look into all the nitty-gritty parts. Like you have a column with a specific data type. You cannot have any other data types and all these kind of things. Here, Excel is very simple. Point number one. Point number two is, when you have some kind of validation, data validation. So you create a report, you create a dashboard. Even till date, we do that. When we create a dashboard, when we create a this thing, what I can say, report. Okay, we tend to cross verify this particular report. So to cross verify this particular report, we again use Excel, because Excel is easy and Excel is also fast. Okay, so if I have a data in a SQL Server or something like that, what I would do is I basically go for it. I mean, do it in SQL itself. Sometimes, even though if I'm writing really complex SQL command or something like that, in those kind of cases, what I do is I basically load this particular data, that SQL data, into Excel or a CSV file or something like that, and do the further analysis in Excel. Okay, so this is how industry are using Excel, and I am also using Excel knowingly or unknowingly. Okay, so Excel is an integral part and you cannot replace Excel near sooner. Okay. The only disadvantage of Excel is Excel, you cannot have really big data. Okay, Excel, if you have 10 MB, 20 MB, 30 MB data, it's absolutely fine. Anything over 30 MB, 50 MB or something like that, okay, Excel tend to show its performance lag. Okay,
Right.
Excel won't be that great. Okay, so for that specific reason. So what I am going to do is I'm just going to open our Excel. Okay, and load the sample superstore data that I have provided previously. Okay, so hope you are able to recall that, when it comes to Power BI, sorry, when it comes to Excel, Excel as well as Power BI both has something called as Power Query, using which we have to load the data. Similarly, I am also going to load the data. Maybe I am assuming that you don't have that particular option to load it from Excel. Okay, so for Excel, for that specific example, you can basically load the data directly. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say load the data from Excel. That is going to be this thing. Oh, sample superstore. And I am going to use multiple items. Okay, let us only have orders table. Let us load this particular data. Let me know if you are ready. Say ready on the chat so that we can proceed ahead.
Sir, should we use, mm, should we
Only
click on
orders.
link? Should we click on,
No,
should we use
copying
preset
is never
data?
an option. No, no, no. Copying is never an option. I will give you the right reason why we are saying that copying is not a right option. See, because if we copy, we won't be able to do a Power Query transformation, right?
Right, right.
So for that specific reason, we don't do that. Okay. So right now I have my data here. And if I'm going to hover on this, there is a pop-up that will actually appear. So what I can do is I can go here and click on this worksheet so that I will be able to see this in a worksheet. If the data is updating or something like that, I can basically click on this particular refresh, the data will get refreshed. Okay, I hope you are able to understand what I'm actually, data source is still, it's loading. Okay, no worries. You got your data?
Sir, I have just opened the previous data,
Okay.
what we have downloaded on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Should I open that one?
No, you can open that one.
Okay, sir. Where we were doing pivot table, there were three
Yes.
sheets as well, orders, returns, people.
Mm-hmm.
So I have already opened that sheet.
Oh, you have it. That's
Yeah,
really nice.
I had saved the data.
Mm-hmm. Mine is taking a bit of time to load. If I'm going to click on this view on worksheet, it need to appear here, but uh, let's see. Let's say in the modeling area, I'm able to see this data. Okay, yes, I'm able to see this data. Let me see this in diagram view. Where is this diagram view? Here, like this. See, hope you are able to see that I have one data, okay, called as orders, and I'm able to see all the orders column. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm also going to load another data. Okay, that's going to be Excel. Where is this Excel? Microsoft Analysis Excel file. Okay, I'm just going to get one more data so that I will be able to show you what I'm actually trying to say. Okay, so I will say sample superstore. And from that particular sample superstore, I'm going to take only a people table. Okay, look at this. So the data will get imported here. Okay, I'm able to see something as F1 and F2. I think it requires some kind of data cleaning or something like that. Okay, I'm just going to say close this. Okay, I will go to my query settings. Let me see what is the, oh, there. I think I clicked on something else. Okay, that was data source settings. Query settings, launch Power Query Editor. Okay, beautiful. Okay. I'm not able to see this particular table here. I think it's very slow. Okay, let me load this data once again. I will go to files, Excel, because you also have the data, even I also have the data. Okay, I'm just going to say import once again. And I will only load the returns table now. I'll click on people and I will say load. Okay. Or else I would have clicked on transform as well. Okay, the data is getting back. Okay, beautiful. Okay, we are able to see the data, but hope you are able to see the data is bugged. Okay, so the column names are not proper. So for that specific reason, I will go here, get to the data, launch Power Query settings. So look at this. Look at our orders table first. Okay, the orders table do have column names, which is absolutely fine. But if I go to this people table, the column names are not correct. So for that specific reason, I have some transformations here, like use first row as headers. I can basically use this particular to format our data. Then what I can actually do is I can say close and load. So this particular table will now get transformed. Okay. And here in pivot table, I can basically use this particular architecture, okay, to basically create something which can be useful. So here I'm just going to say, okay, delete this particular table. Meanwhile, let me refresh this. Okay. Not delete from model. I'm just deleting this particular table. Okay. And from database, we have data, right? We have data loaded from existing connections, query, people. Okay, I will say open. I'm just going to say open, and the connection you are trying to open was created by a query to change connection, change the query. Okay. I think the query connection is available. Okay. If I'm going to load this, there is one table which is remaining, orders table. Okay. It is not showing me the people table. What I can actually do is I can basically get both of these tables here. But right now, one of the biggest problem with Power BI, as well as so not exactly this particular Excel is, Excel is very slow. Okay. And things are little bit lethargic here. Okay. So let it be. Look at this. Here, this particular data source is still loading. Okay. So load to, let me say load to. Okay, load to a table. I'm just going to create a table. I'm just going to say, okay, this particular worksheet. Oh, did I load orders? No, I think people, huh? People. So I was able to load this particular data here. See, now let me call this as orders. Oh, orders. So in our previous session, what we have done is we have tried to understand visualization. Like we just go here, we go to something called as insert, we go to pivot table, okay, and create a table, pivot table, and we can basically, okay, what I can say, create a visualization, something like this, like something like this. We have understood. And along with that, in our previous session, we have also tried to understand something called as hierarchy. Agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Basically a drill down option, right?
Right, right.
Okay. See, now in this particular session, what we will do is we will understand two things. Okay, number one, we will be trying to understand something called as filter connections. This one, and along with that, we will be also trying to understand the the slicers, as well as we also have lot of visualizations as well. So ideally, how to create a visualization in Excel, that is something that we are going to understand. So I have a table here. Okay, this I'm going to call this as time pattern. So what is this? This is basically helping me to understand the time series analysis. Here, using this particular visualization, I can do a time series data analysis. And adding to this, we can also try to give another visualization. I'm just going to go here, Control A. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to my insert and say pivot table. So let me create another pivot table.
Okay.
So here what I'm going to do is here I'm just going to click on customer name, and along with that I'm just going to use, okay, sum of sales. See, I'm not speaking about basic visualization that you do. No, I'm speaking of some really advanced visualization here. So yesterday or in our previous session, what we have not done is something that I'm going to cover in this particular session. See, hope you are able to recall, or hope you are able to understand here. In our previous session, we were being able to discuss only on a very small part of, okay, filtering. Okay. This particular filtering. And here in this particular filtering, okay, what I can actually do here is, here in this particular section, I have not one option, but I do have multiple options. Number one, this particular filtering will work to filter the data, like I can basically do ascending and descending order, and I can actually sort it. Or else what I can actually sort here is I can basically sort, okay, the sum of sales column, okay, into an ascending or descending order. Look at this. Now it is a descending order. Okay, I'm sorting this particular row column. Okay, hope you are able to see. More options. I can make this as, okay, what I can say, descending from highest to lowest. Look at this.
So should I also do the same thing along with you? Or
Yes, yes,
should
yes,
I
please,
watch
please,
first?
yes, please, yes, please, yes, please. Okay. So here this particular visualization is going to be top 5 customers. My C is missing. So if you need some time, you ask me. Okay. See, what I told you is how to create a pivot table, and along with that, how to sort the pivot table. Now, what I'm going to do is how to sort only the top 10, bottom 10, something like that. Okay.
So should I collect?
So,
Should I
sorry.
drag and drop? Should I drag and drop customer name in the row section and sales in the value section?
Yes, you're absolutely right. You can do that. Is that done?
Done, sir.
Beautiful, beautiful. Amjad, look into this particular part in a very detailed aspect. So what you are learning, you are understanding how to sort the data based on a specific column. Now here you have an option called as filter. You can filter the data based on upper, equal to, does not equal to, lower than, lesser than, between, and all these things. These are some options, I admit. But at the last thing, you have an option called as top 10. So what here you can do is you can basically see, I want to see the top 5 items. This is basically items means this particular rows based on sum of sales. So what is going to happen is you will be able to see only the 5 people here. Look at this. Only the 5 people. Sorry?
I did not get here.
You did not get it. Look
I-
at this. Here there is something called as label filter. Okay, and there is something called as value filter. You have to click here. Filter, right? This is the same place where you have sorted the data, right? You have to click here, go to the top 10 and change it. Got it? Let me know if you are facing any difficulty.
Yes, sir. I think I have missed something because
No worries.
I have put
अरे
the
कोई
views.
दिक्कत नहीं है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है जनाब. आप ऐसा कीजिए, आप स्क्रीन शेयर कीजिए.
Okay, sir.
You can share your screen. Okay, let me guide you so that you will be able to understand it. Can you click here? Ha. So here there is something called as value filter, right? Can you click on value filter? Okay. So you have top 10, right?
In the bottom of.
Bottom part. So see, look at this. Here they are saying count of sales. So look
Count.
at this. As you don't have the column correctly in a right, data type, it is saying count of sales. Baba, you don't need count of sales. You need what? You need sum of sales, right? Right, nothing to be worried. You have to say cancel first. Data type is also very much important here. Okay. You know how to change from count to sum, right? No, don't remove, Baba, don't remove. Sum of sales. Okay. Can you go to sales? Can you bring the column called as sales into, okay, sales is right here. It is again, it is coming sum of sales. How you change? In our previous session, we have understood this, right? You have to click there. Yes. Value field settings. Yes. Okay. Here, sum. That's it. We have discussed this, right, in our previous session. Okay. And along with this, I also want you to sort this data. First, sort this data from, descend in a descending order. First, sort this data in a descending order. Okay. So here you are going to sort based on the name. I don't want to use name. I want to use sum of sales. Based on sum of sales, I want you to use highest to lowest. Click on that once again, sir. Okay. Click on something called as more sort option. More sort option. There is something called as more sort option. It is still not sorted in a correct order. Can you click on more sort option? Beautiful. So here the sorting is done based on customer name. You have to change it to what? Total. That is sum of sales. Sum of sales. Beautiful. Click on this and say okay. Okay, now it is a descending order. Sorry, ascending order, which basically means highest to lowest, something like this. Sorry, lowest to highest, extremely sorry. Lowest to highest. Can you see? The values are increasing when you are going down. Agree with me?
Right.
Okay, no worries. Here we will see instead of top, we will see the bottom. I showed you how to do the top, right? Let me show you how to do the bottom. Okay,
Right.
to sort this, you have to go again, click here. Okay, now you have to go for value, value filters and top 10. See, just wait for a minute. If you say top 10 based on sum of sales, you are going to see the top 10 customers who are having the highest sales. Agree with me?
I agree, sir.
Now, here in this particular top, you have an option called as bottom as well. Can you see?
Where?
Here itself. Top,
Top.
bottom.
You have an option of bottom.
Bottom as well. If you say okay, you will be able to see the top 10 worst customers. Can you click on okay? Can you click on okay? Isn't it great? Huh?
Yes, done.
All good?
Good.
So along with this, I also want you to create another pivot table. How many pivot table you have created? Can you show me?
Sir, this was in the
This
last
is one.
one.
Sheet one. Okay, this is one. Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Just give me some time. So I want you to select this particular pivot table. What I'm actually asking you is, okay, you have to select the entire table now. Control A on this particular table. You can click on anywhere in that particular table. Okay, control. No, not only this particular table. No, I don't want anything. Okay, only this particular table. Because beautiful. Only that particular table. Control A.
Done.
See, now I want you to go to insert. On top, there is a ribbon called as insert, right? Can you click on this insert?
Yeah.
You will have insert here. Okay.
Yeah.
Insert, you have something called as recommended charts here. Hope you are able to see.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can click on that recommended charts. See, what is going to happen is now you are able to see power, Excel is actually recommending you some visualization. You can use this particular visualization, something like that. See, why I'm actually saying to use recommended visualization, because you are not an expert in
Right.
visualization. Okay, and which visualization to use when, that is something you might be a little bit not clear about. So by using these kind of visualization, you will be able to get more clarity on the same. I hope you are able to make some sense.
Right.
Okay, so what you have to do is you have to just click on this particular visualization and say okay. No, click on that particular visualization. Now you are able to see this visualization. See, there are couple of things that you can actually do in this visualization. Okay, normally we create a visualization and then what we do is we basically what I can say, create a page called as landing page or dashboard or something like this and have all the visualization in one section. To do this, what we do is we say Control X. We will cut this particular visualization here. Select it, say Control X, where we are going to Control X. You are going to cut it. Cut the visualization. No, not like this, sir. So there is cut, copy, paste, right? So you will cut the visualization. You select it and say use Control and X simultaneously. Control and X.
It's not getting cut when I doing Control X.
Let me help you on this. So you have to click on Control button, don't leave it, and simultaneously click on X.
I done.
Done?
Done, sir.
Okay. Go to a new page, create a new Excel sheet. New Excel sheet. No, not here. No, in the same sheet means, new Excel sheet. Beautiful. Okay. I want you to use Control V. That is the paste.
Not getting pasted, sir.
Because you are not able to cut it properly.
Yeah.
So which is the, this thing you are using? System you are using?
116 Excel.
Okay. So can we go to this Excel sheet once again? Can you right click on this particular visualization?
Right click.
So there is an option called as cut. You can use this as well. Go to sheet number 4 and paste it. Right click on it. Right click on it. No. In sheet number 4, right click on it. Paste it. No. You can use the first option. Oh, me. Mm.
Done, sir.
Okay. So right now what you have done is you have basically created this thing, what I can say, visualization, and you have got this particular visualization in this particular sheet number 4.
Okay.
Okay. So now what I'm actually trying to say is, see, what we professionals do, okay, is basically change the background. Okay, do some titling, okay, add something called as slicers and all these kind of things. So to make it more professional, to make it more elegant, what are the steps that we follow is, there is something called as view. Can you see this? There is something called as view. Okay. So in this view, Baba, view. View. So here there is something called as formula bar, heading and headers and all. Okay. So what you can do is, now you have selected this visualization. I want you to select outside this visualization. Can you click anywhere outside this Excel? Here. So here you have something called as grid lines, heading, formula bar. Can you switch it off? Can you click on that? Yes, unselected. Heading. formula bar. Can you see this? Now it is a completely plain sheet that is actually available with you. What you can actually do is you can utilize this particular, what I can say area and do lot of, visualizations. Like now you can go to insert. Okay. And there are a lot of shapes which are actually available. Okay. If you basically go to this particular Illustrator, there is something else, Illustrator. Okay. So there are a lot of illustrators which are actually available. There is something as shapes, there is something as smart arts, screenshots, okay, pictures, online pictures that you can actually add clip arts and everything. Okay. And then what you can actually do is you can make this particular report more elegant, more professional. Second part, what we can actually do, look at this. So we are professionals. Okay, I run an analytical company, and in our company, contrast is something which is very important. What is meant by contrast? Contrast means look at this particular background and this particular background. Both are white. Do you think it is looking attractive?
No, absolutely not.
So what we do is we try to change this particular theme. We try to enhance the contrast. So what we do is we change the visualization and its settings. So if you click on this particular visualization, that is total. Okay. First, if you double click on this particular title, you can basically able to change the title. Like right now, if you are able to see this visualization is the bottom, worst customer, or what I can say, top 10 bottom customers or something like that. You can basically change the title here. You can just double click on it and change the title, because this is happening because it is having something called as on object interaction. You can change it, backspace and change it. Amjad, any difficulty that you are facing?
I'm unable to write, sir.
You are not able to write?
Yes, sir. I'm not able to write.
So you can you
Type
use
the-
backspace?
Okay.
Arey, no. You have to click on this, Baba. Double click on total. Okay,
Total,
double
yes.
click on total. You will be able to see cursor. Then use the backspace. Delete. Okay, nothing to be worried. Nothing to be worried. Okay. So can you close this particular thing here? Okay, this is a pivot table. So there is a plus icon here. Can you see this? Can you click on this? So right now you have removed the title. You can add this title here. Title, access title.
Okay. And should I remove the
Okay, chart title. Yes, look at this. I'm just giving you some ideas. Chart title here.
chart title?
Okay. So you will be able to double click on this particular this thing, and you will be able to change it. But I'm really sorry why you are not able to change it. I'm a little bit skeptical on this particular part. So let me take access of your system for a moment. Let me
Fine.
see whether I will be able to do it or not on your system. So look at this. I have control of your system. I'm just going to double click on this. Okay. Okay, no worries. So right now, what you can also do is, for example, if you are able to change some things here, you can click particular plus icon, or you can click here. Okay, that is your format area. Right now, most of the things are hidden here. Okay, I think. Okay. Now it's. So here, if I'm going to double click on this, I have something called as title options. So here I can basically go ahead and what I can say, change the this thing, what I can say, colors and everything. Right now it is automatic. If you want to add some pattern fills and all, you can do those kind of things. Here is your, if you want to add some kind of shadow effect or something like that, that is something that you can do. Okay, if you want to glow it or something like that, that is something that you are having. Along with that, here you have alignment. If you want to change the alignment here, you can also do that. Adding to this, I'm just going to say no fill. Okay, I'm just keeping it as this thing. So here, if you are going to see, you have this particular chart title access, and you have all these settings. Okay, I'm just going to. So is it a protected sheet? There is some issue with your system. Is it a legit, what I can say? This thing. Okay, there is some issue here, due to which I think it's related to your product key itself. Okay, that's the reason lot of features are being missing here. Can you look into this later?
Fix me.
Okay, so for that specific reason, you are facing some difficulty here. But ideally, when you are going to double click on it, you will be able to change things. Okay, adding to this, you have one visualization here, and along with that, just give me a minute. Let me get this particular visualization here. Okay, and along with that, let me also show you how to create another visualization. For example, you are here. You are completely not sure what kind of visualization that I have to use for this kind of visualization. What you do is you select every single thing here. Can you basically select the entire table here? Not entire column. I'm speaking about entire table. Control A. No. Not the entire sheet. Only the entire pivot table. No. Only the entire pivot table. Only this particular table I want. Control A.
Sir, I'm doing control A, but it's not getting something.
Okay. So can I take access of your system? Like, can I
Yeah,
have a check?
of course, sir.
Okay. Request control once again. I'm just going to use control A.
Only the left column will get
No
selected.
worries, no worries. If you are not able to, I think there is some problem with your Excel now.
Should I upgrade to 2016 to 2018, sir?
No shortcuts are actually working here. I'm not even able to go down in your system. Maybe there is some internet issue, or Excel is not actually working here. I don't know. There is some issue, dude. There is some issue. There is some exclamatory mark as well. Okay, I think that is related to your product. Complementary mode. Compatibility mode. So that is the reason you are facing this particular problem. So what I was actually trying to say is, you can basically copy everything, go to insert, and you can basically change the visualization.
Okay.
Second thing is, every single pivot table that you are having, okay, so there will be something called as analyze. Every single pivot table that you are going to have, that they will be having a section called as analyze. Okay. And when I speak about this particular analyze do have something called as, look at this, do have something called as, okay, insert as well as, what I can say, timeline. Okay. See what these insert and this particular thing will help you out is they are a kind of section which is going to help you to basically get your data. Let me see, refresh. Okay. Let me go to annotate. I will remove this particular all. Okay. There is some really bad issue that I'm actually facing. I'm not even able to scroll. I'm not even able to scroll up and down from your, what I can say, PC.
Yes, sir.
Nothing to be worried. Okay, look at this. Let me stop sharing your screen. Okay, let me give you a small walkthrough on my system.
Okay.
So I have this particular, this thing, what I can say, top 10, top 5 customers. And along with that, I have also have a pattern here. See, I have something called as slicer. Okay. Insert, timeline slicer, insert slicer, something like this. So here I can slice the data based on a country or based on a state or something like that. I'm just going to use the state instead of anything else. So I have an interactive environment here where I can actually, select a specific slicer like this and will be able to see that the values are changing here. If I want to remove this, I can basically remove it. Why this is important? Because if I have a visualization, let me create a visualization here. Look at this. I have a visualization here. Oh, sorry. Okay. And if I'm going to change anything here, the visualization will also get changed. Look at this. And adding to this, if I want to change anything, I can just double click on this. Look at this. I just need to double click on this and need to change the title. Something like this. And what we normally do is we basically select these two and paste it in a area like this. Okay, we will call this as dashboard or something like that. Adding to this, whenever you have a hierarchy, look at this. This particular data does have hierarchy. So whenever I have a hierarchy and if I go for insert and say recommended chart, it is always going to show me a bar. But you can also change it to something of your choice. Right now, I'm just going to use a line chart. I'm just going to click on line chart and then I'm just going to say, okay, I will be able to see a line chart. I'm just going to use this Control X and I'm just going to go to this order sheet and I'm just going to paste this as well. Let me paste it one here. Okay. Okay. And another visualization here. Can you see if I'm going to click on any of the visualization, only one visualization is getting changed. Agree with me?
Yes.
Okay. So why this is happening is because this pivot table and this particular slicers are synced.
Okay.
For that specific reason, I'm able to see this kind of changes. But here, if I go to this pivot analyzer, okay, I have something called as filter connections. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
I have to click here and right now I have one pivot table. Okay. called as, okay, state sheet. Okay, I can just use this particular sheet. Okay, number 4, that, and I can basically say that I want to basically sync the slicers. Even though, look at this. Okay, look at this. When I'm basically changing anything here, look at this. If I'm changing anything here, this particular visualization is also getting changed. So this is how we can actually have the interaction. I hope you are able to make some sense. And
Yes.
along with that, there is also something called as timeline size slicer. What is meant by this timeline slicer? For example, if you have some kind of dates or something like that. If you have something called as dates or something like that, and if you want to play around with this, I want to see 2014 to 2015 or something like that. Okay, you can basically show them, okay, how is the value and everything. I don't think that we have lot of information in that particular, this thing. Look at this 2014, 2015. We can actually slice and dice the data and show in a much more professional manner as well. Here you have lot of options, like if you want to change the, themes and everything, you can do that.
Yes.
Not only this, you also have themes here as well. Look at this. I have this paintbrush, right? If I'm going to click on this, I have lot of themes that I can use. These are all the options which are actually available with Excel. Okay. I hope you're able to make some sense.
Sir, when we see, nowadays cricket matches, there is a lot of data analytics parts. But
Agree
when
with you.
you see 15 or 20 years ago,
Mhm.
there was not such kind of data were used.
Yes, 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 yes.
This kind of data is used in cricket matches.
Yes, yes, you're absolutely right. Ansari, previously it was there, but people never recognized it. Okay, see, when I speak about this data modeling, this particular tool pack, when I speak about Power Query, these are little newer. But when I speak about this data analysis tool pack, you won't be able to see this data analysis tool pack in your system. Agree with me?
Everything.
So I have been using this data analytics tool pack from last 15 years.
Yes.
This solver. So I don't know whether you know about this. There is something called as LP solver, linear programming solver. You can do this solver as well. So this is hardly, it's very easy, but very hardcore. So if you know anything about linear programming, okay, you'll be able to do this particular part, solving. Normally it won't be available to you. You have to activate it. How to activate it? So you have to go here to files. You have to go here to something called as accounts. Okay. Oh, sorry. Just give me options. Extremely sorry. Not accounts. Options. Here in this options, I will be having something called as customized ribbons. Okay. Here I also have lot of other things as well. I think, do I have something called as data developer toolkit? No, I don't have developer toolkit. I can add a developer toolkit. If I add developer toolkit, I will be able to add couple of, this thing as well. What I can say, do you know, there is something called as, macros and everything. I can add those things, developer edition. So I will be having developer edition where I can actually do macros and all these kind of things. And along with that, I also have add-ins as well. So if I want to add in, I can go to this Microsoft Store. Okay, I can actually add a data analysis tool pack and all these kind of things. Solvers, analytic tool packs, Python. Okay, look at this Python. Python is also something that I can actually add. Power Chat GPT. So these are all the plugins that are available. I can add productivity applications. So all of them are created by our Microsoft, or else it is been created by, okay, some external vendors like this. Look at this. That is one point. Number two, here in options and settings, okay, there is something called as, okay, quick access toolbar. Okay, here also you have options to basically add something and remove something. Last but not the least, there is something called as add in. Here you will be able to add the data analysis tool pack. So look at this. So these are all
Yeah.
the tool packs that I'm using. Okay, these are all the tool packs that I'm using. So what you can actually do is you can go here, add in, okay, the all the this thing, what I can say, the tool packs that you require. Okay, so you
Could I
can go here. Yes, sir.
could I update from Microsoft 2016 to 2018?
Yes, you can do that.
Okay,
Yes, you can do that.
and I will do these things.
Can you share your screen so that I will be able to help you?
Okay.
Is this developer edition is also available with you? Even this particular add-ins are also available with you, but people don't use it, unfortunately. People don't have an understanding. Are you sharing your screen?
Yes, sir. Already.
I'm not able to see your screen. Okay, now you are sharing your screen. Can you go to files? Can you go to files? Can you go to options? Can you go to add-ins? There is something called as add-ins, right? Yes, add-ins.
Done.
Okay, so can you go to go? There is something called as Excel add-ins go. Can you say go? Okay, here you have only solver. I want you to apply analysis tool pack, VBA and Euro currency tools. All of them. Select it. Then say okay. So now if you go to the data section, you will be able to see the data analysis tool pack. Can you click on data? On the top ribbon. There's a data ribbon just beside formulas. Just beside formulas, you have data ribbon. Now you are able to see the data analysis tool pack. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Can you click on that data analysis tool pack? So you have not one option, but you do have multiple options. Like if you want to do correlation analysis, regression analysis, okay, exponential analysis, exponential smoothing, all of them are available here. Okay. You can basically use them. Got it?
Got it, sir.
Sure. So you can explore this particular area as well.
Should I click on OK?
Okay. Sorry?
Should I click on OK?
So if you click on OK, so let's do something. You can click on OK, you will be able to see the descriptive statistics. Click on OK. Okay. So you have to input a specific column.
Okay.
Okay. So you provide a column. Okay. Like
For example,
you,
sir.
not let's go for a numerical column. Let's go for a numerical column. Numerical column is a number. No. डिस्क्रिप्टिव स्टैटिस्टिक्स इज फाइन. मैं आपको क्या बोल रहा था कि एक नंबर वाला कॉलम ले लेंगे. आप क्या ले रहे थे? आप ले रहे थे एक what I can say categorical column. I'm speaking about numerical column, right? पहले आप डिस्क्रिप्टिव स्टैटिस्टिक्स को क्लिक करना पड़ेगा, ओके करना पड़ेगा. ओके करने के बाद आप उस चीज कर सकते हैं. Now here in the input range you can choose the input range, the numerical column. You are selecting only one value, sir. I am asking you to select multiple values. You can use shift down. You can use shift and down.
Sir, actually, I'm unable. Yes, sir, something problem.
The way how you
to
selected,
only one, sir.
this particular column, similarly you are going to provide it you will be able to see the input range here, and then a new worksheet, or if you want to provide it output range, you are going to provide it the output range and say okay. If you want summary statistics, if you want k largest, smallest, and all these kind of things, you can actually provide them as well and say okay. That's it. You'll be able to see the column statistics, okay, which is related to the descriptive part. Amjad,
Yes, sir.
got it?
Got it, sir.
So that is it. So you have to use shift and down. Aren't you able to use the shift button?
Yes.
Maybe there might be
Not
some
getting
issue.
down, sir. And only one cell is getting selected, not like
आप शिफ्ट करके ड्रैग भी कर सकते हैं. आप ट्राई कीजिए एक बार, शिफ्ट करके ड्रैग भी कर सकते हैं. हाँ देखिए, हो रहा ना, हो रहा है ना, देखिए ड्रैग कर सकते हो आप, वैसा कुछ.
shift करके drag तो हो रहा है, sir. But the
हाँ.
hand, when I'm doing shift plus down arrow, it's
हम्म.
not getting done.
वही है, पूरा वैल्यूज को सेलेक्ट करके ओके दबाना पड़ेगा, आपको स्टैटिस्टिक्स आ जाएगा वहां पे. शिफ्ट एंड ड्रैग इट, प्लीज ड्रैग इट डाउन. बढ़िया. और थोड़ा, और थोड़ा, बस 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 बस. हाँ, बस अभी ओके मारिए वहां पे ऊपर. ओके है ना डिस्क्रिप्टिव स्टैटिस्टिक्स के पास. क्लिक ऑन ओके. Oh, you have to choose one. Okay, you can say okay. So I think you have to go for summary. There is something called as summary statistics, right? You can click on all of them. You can click all of them. Anything which is available from here to here, click okay. New workbook. Select new workbook as well. Select, there is something like new workbook, right?
Okay, sir.
You can say okay. You can say okay. No, 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 no. Okay. There will be a new Excel sheet that will be created. Okay, which will be having all the things: mean, median, modes, standard deviation, and everything.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So there were 9 values which were being selected. So for that specific reason, you are able to see 9 value. We are not able to calculate the mode. That's the reason mode is NA. Got it?
Right.
Okay, that is it. Okay. Have a great day. We will catch up on Monday once again, and we will try to look into the next part of Excel. Okay.
I will also do one thing, sir.
Mhm.
I will update the Microsoft 2016 I think. I will.
Microsoft is expensive, Baba. So Microsoft, if you want to get for a licensed, if you are looking for a genuine license, it will cost you something like 16,000 to 18,000.
Okay.
Very expensive. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Just giving you an idea. This is how it is done, and this is how you can do it. Okay. So from our next session, we will be discussing on rest of other parts as well. Okay. So
Okay.
I'm just giving you icebreaker session now. Okay. Chalo.